would not go. Good morning. Welcome to another episode of the Got Whiffs podcast. This is episode 84. It is Friday, September 2nd, and I am Heather, coming to you from California.
Hey everybody, I am Nicci, and I am coming to you from central Wisconsin.
Yes. And we would like to welcome new and returning viewers. If this is the first episode that you're checking out, we hope that you like our show and like our shenanigans. Yes. Sorry, there was something on my computer screen. I was hoping it wasn't on the wall, and it wasn't. Anyways, so yeah, on this episode, we're going to announce our Saga to Me winner for August, and just kind of run through the rest of our KALs kind of briefly. And they will be closing at the end of September.
Yes.
The end of this month. So take it away, Nick.
All right, the first KAL that we have going on is the Saga to Me, which is a monthly one. So August just ended. So I will first announce that winner. I'm gonna grab my phone because I'm losing my voice at the same time. So Heather might be doing more of the talking. So okay. We did random number generator before we started recording, and I picked number 4, which is a newer to us viewer, Mystery Sewer, and her socks were these.
Yep, really cool.
Sandy, if you get in contact with me on Ravelry, my Ravelry name is down below, but it's Nicci52879. I'm Nicci with 2 C's.
Yeah, I'll put it on the screen.
Yep. Just reach out and let me know what pattern you'd like for $10 or under off of Ravelry, and I will get that sent over to you.
$10 US or less.
Yes. Sorry. So the new month is started. I will get that link that thread put up tonight. And I will also put we will also put the Instagram hashtag here, which is always just GWSITM September. It'll be SEP 22. So, and again, if neither of those work for you and you would like to email us, our link for that is also down below. So any of those ways to contact us, remember it is double entry if you do use Area 51, and just let us know by tagging her on your Instagram post, by entering twice on Ravelry yourself, or on email. Just let us know that was her yarn that you used so we can double entry that. And again, Bella gave us a discount code for Saga to Me 10, all one word, and you get 10% off of all your orders. I don't know if it applies to her kits and that, but it's worth checking out.
I don't know. I haven't tried it for kits, but
no. Her Advent was sold out quickly. I didn't even get it before it went out. I saw that she has new Halloween colorways coming out right now. And then she has I think it's a kit with the newer version of Dr. Seuss's Grinch. So
yeah. And I saw on Instagram the other day that she's going back to Dye to Order.
Is she? So yeah. I like Dye to Order because that way I can pick any of her colorways that she's ever had.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind Dye to Order, like as long as I know that it's coming to me. I don't mind waiting. I just don't want it. Like, I get that anxiety when it's only open for this short amount of time and then it's gonna go away. I get the anxiety that I'm gonna miss it, but if it's up there for unlimited time, then I know for sure I'm gonna get it.
And as long as I know, like, I never knew before ordering self striping that it wasn't ready to ship. And I had ordered from Desert Vista Dye Works, and like I ordered in January, and all of a sudden I was driving to work one day in April, and I'm like, "Where's my yarn, by the way? Like, I remember buying that." And it didn't come till the end of May, which I don't mind. I just never paid attention to that before. So the other MKAL is featured designer, which is Melanie Berg. Third quarter, like Heather said at the beginning, it closes the end of this month on the 31st. So any Melanie Berg that was less than 50% done at the start of the year, a brand new cast on of this year counts. And again, that one runs all the way till December 31st, but we draw prizes for that one every 3 months, end of each quarter. And then we have more. I'm trying to think which other one I'm supposed to talk about.
You can stop now if you want.
I was like, I'm in blank right now.
It's fine. I got it. Okay, so we also have our whip challenge 2022 going on. Those are just any whips you had before the start of 2022. They qualify. There is 2 threads, chatter and FO. Please make sure you put your FOs in the FO thread, not the chatter. And this one also is a quarterly draw, and it will be over completely at the end of the year, and we will draw the final ground prize then. Then we have our West painted along. I've said these a million times. You think that I wouldn't get tongue-tied, but I still do. West painted along is any of Stephen West's patterns that qualify under the painted category. He has a bundle tagged in his Ravelry store. We have it tagged in the thread. Excuse me. There are 25 patterns that currently qualify. If you have a question about a pattern qualifying, just shoot us a message. We'll let you know. And this one, as well as the whip challenge, also have well, all of our KALs have Instagram tags, and they're all qualified for email entries as well.
Yep.
And then our last one for right now, because we like to add things whenever we want, is our ranunculus KAL. This is just knitting the ranunculus sweater. You could have had whips from it started August 16th. You could have had whips, but they had to be before the arm separation, the sleeve separation. So if you would like to enter that, it runs from August 16th to December 31st, and we will draw prizes when we want to, just like the Stephen West. We will let you know when we're going to draw prizes, or we just will draw prizes when we want to. And that is all for our current KALs.
Yes. I was thinking of another one, but we haven't started or done it, so that's why I got confused earlier.
Yeah.
Because I haven't talked to you about it.
Oh, I was thinking about the one that we'd already talked about. There's another one that we want to do?
I don't know. That's why I said we'll have to talk about it later.
Okay, yeah. There is a KAL coming up that we'll let you know about.
Because now I forgot about that one too, so it might be the same one. I just don't know.
Yeah, we'll talk later. Yep. So, do you have any FOs?
You're funny.
I don't either. So I have 3 knitting whips and 1 cross stitch, and I have to sneeze, sorry.
And I have 3 knitting whips. So when she's done sneezing, maybe she'll do her cross stitch first, because I have not started mine just yet. I did find my magnifying glass list last night, and cleaned up my knitting and cross stitch area for surgery that's coming on the 15th, so I can start my cross stitch this weekend.
Okay, so yes, I will show my cross stitch. Like I told you guys last week, Nicci and I are both doing the Frosted Pumpkin mystery stitch along for the snow globe ornaments. I'm not going to show you guys the picture again. It's the same picture. We haven't gotten a new clue.
No.
Okay. Our next clue will. What?
I said we're both doing really good with being able to talk today.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My allergies are causing ruckus. So the next clue will come out next Friday, September 9th. So this is what I have done so far. I have finished all of the blue that goes around. I'm just filling in these sections here because these are only half stitches. So once I go up here, I'll be done with the blue completely. And then I'll finish up my little reindeer guy and then do the base.
He's so cute.
I don't like DMC 800. I don't like DMC 800. I don't like DMC 800. No, it's not big. It's not big. I will admit it's not big. I am stitching on 18 count, so it is more stitches than I feel like it looks like. That looks really good on screen. You can really
see it does.
So I feel like there's more stitches in here than it appears. And it's a lot of 800 and I don't like it.
You like 800.
Huh?
Nothing. I was teasing you.
Oh, but all of the snow globes I feel like are going to have I don't know because it's a mystery, but I feel like all the snow globes are going to have 800 as their background.
It would make sense.
It would make sense, but I don't like it. So anyways, that's my cross stitch. I'm going to try and finish this before the 9th. And what I've started to do just the past couple days, because I was kind of forcing myself to stitch on it, is to use one length of floss a day at least. So I hang my floss like this, and then I pull from here and do the loop start method. So if I'm trying to do at least one length of floss in whatever color I'm stitching on at that time a day so that I get some stitches done.
Yeah.
And if I do more than that, like last night I did more, then that's fine. But as long as I get my one length in a day, that's all I'm worried about. Okay.
Okay.
That's done.
I will first talk about my ranunculus, and that is our newest KAL that we started. Last week after the podcast, me and Heather stayed on to talk, and I put it on separate needles and decided, nope, wasn't trying it on. It wasn't going to be for me. And then proceeded to argue with Heather and a couple others that it wasn't going to fit. Contacted somebody that I was going to give it to in exchange because I was like, it's not going to fit. But I tried it on after like fighting for 4 days with everybody about not trying it on. And it will fit. It does
and
fit.
It looks great on her.
But there it is. Last time you guys saw it, I was there. So I got quite a bit done.
So last time we saw it, well, not last time I saw it, but last time they saw it, you had just separated the sleeves?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now.
And I tried it on right at sleeve separation. You know, I had like an inch. So, and then I just stopped. I didn't work on it till, what did I try it on Wednesday?
Yeah. So she didn't work on it from Friday to Wednesday because she was determined that it was not going to fit her.
Yep. So, and that is now living in the project bag because I decided all my projects that were just laying next to my chair needed to go in bags finally. So it is now in my medium clear zip.
I like that color of clear. So since she showed hers, I will show mine. Mine is in a Knick-Knack Knits bag. It is the drawstring with owls because if you know, you know. I have yarn in there. That's what's making it look like that. But oh, I did not move my marker. Whatever. I was Jeez Louise. I was up here last time you guys saw it. I've since finished my increases. Well, almost all of them. And I'm about to separate my sleeves. So I was down here.
Yes,
So
sure. And I didn't say what yarn I was using, so go ahead and say what you're using.
Oh, I am using Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek DK. Yeah, it's one of those days in the aquamarine colorway.
And I am using a Barocco Remix Light in teal. Well, I think it's just the number.
I think it's just the number 2.
6942.
I don't even have. Where is my marker? Oh, it's way down there.
Oh yeah, move the stitch marker while you're thinking about it right now. You would think I would remember to do this. Okay.
You would think, but we don't. Okay, so this is where I was last time you guys saw it.
There's the stitch marker.
I got all that.
Okay. My next whip, Hohi Locatelli started her fall knit along yesterday. Yeah, around the 2nd. So that one is living it in my Jack and Sally medium size cork snap bag. And I am doing the hipster in the DK for the first one. I signed up for 2. I signed up for the hipster light, the hipster.
Sorry, I just threw my bag in the trash. Like it rolled off my lap and literally landed in the trash can like that.
I'm making this out of Malabrigo and the new colorway Surrey. So I got all the way to the yarn overs. And because I was at work when I did those, I was not about to do the next step at work on break. So other than that, I'm following the pattern.
So my next is because Hohi started her knit along yesterday. I am doing the hipster lights, or the lightweight hipster. Sorry for my needles clanking. Oh, did you say your yarn?
Yeah, it was Malabrigo Surrey.
Oh, yeah. Okay. This is mine. It's a little bitty baby shawl. I'm doing the lightweight version. This is marking the right side. It's the marker from our Christmas and July kits. And I'm using loops and thread wool like in the teal lake colorway.
That's a pretty color.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. And I am still not to my yarn overs, but I'll get there eventually.
Move up your stitch marker. I'll remind you. My third and final one for this week is living in my essential tote, the large, one of my favorite bags. And inside of this, I have all the Bali bags for all the yarn colors, all 6 these in here. This is my Stephen West stitch by number, and I finished the one side of it. So you guys saw all that. There's the stripes, and then I started the triangles. So I was on the 4th, starting the 4th triangle last time. So I got those finished, and then I got my chevrons done. So I have to pick up along this edge now and do the exact same thing that I did here on this side, and then I have to pick all of it up and do the border. I really would like this done, or at least have the border picked up by KAL.
You have a month.
Yeah.
If you focus on it, you can do it.
Right.
I want mine to be done before KAL. And do you realize how it's not even one of my whips this week? Spoiler, it's not one of my whips this week. Anyways, my last one. Oh, I should probably slide these. Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay. My last whip for this week is a pair of socks. Because I realized from talking to Nicci that I have essentially an hour to an hour and a half in the morning that I could be utilizing as knitting time, and I wasn't. I was sitting there being lazy, drinking my coffee. Granted, it is 6:30 in the morning, but whatever. Who needs sleep? So I started the heel on Evelyn's second Christmas sock. This is the first. So this is the second. I'm gonna do the heel and then knit that much for the foot and be done. So hopefully I have some more decent progress to show you guys next week. But
good.
I only knit on these in the mornings. And I didn't knit on them this morning because I did not make Gabriel's lunch last night like I was supposed to. So I had to make his lunch and then I knit like a row.
Gotcha. And that is all of my knitting. All of your knitting?
Oh, that was yes, it's all my knitting, but that was Area 51 in the Ice Melt Snow colorway and the complimentary gray mini that she sent with it.
I forgot to mention in the beginning, the Zoom knitting every third Saturday of the month and every Wednesday. We have really enjoyed you guys, so thank you for everybody who stops by. I have acquisitions.
I do not. Do I? No. No.
And then I know for myself for future knits, I am going to be casting down this weekend Musselburgh. And I think Heather's joining me.
I am casting on a Musselburgh and I'm casting on a pair of socks. I don't know if I'm going to go to the game tonight. It is an away game. Oh, sorry. My daughter is a JV cheerleader, if you didn't know. She does have a football game tonight, but it is an away game. It's not like terribly far, so we could possibly be going. I don't know, but I'm going to cast on a pair of vanilla socks in the Area 51 surprise Area 51 colorway, 4th of July speckled cupcake. Patriotic speckled cupcake.
Yep.
I don't know. I can get it while you're doing your acquisitions. I know exactly what it is.
And I will be casting on a Point Edwards pair of mitts because I've decided a couple of my, with it being new at work, there's 2 women that really reached out and were there for me through my first couple months. It's a small business and they don't warm up to people very quickly. It normally takes people there a year before they actually will learn your name and talk to you. Just because it is a small business and they do have so much turnaround because people don't want to, younger people around here don't want to work. They want to be able to play on their phones, and this isn't a job that you can do that. So when I'm laid up, I figured if I could get a couple pairs of Point Edward mitt done for Christmas gifts just to have, and then for them, I do want to cast those on as well. So,
and and we want to cast on the Point Edwards mitts using our from that Dawn and Miss Penny gave us.
Yep, our Julia asked.
Yeah, but yeah, as far as I say, well, only featured mitts, but yes, I do. We also want to cast on the. I don't know how to say it. What is it called, Nick?
Okay, I need do we have a designer? Is it a garment?
It's a garment, yeah.
Summer Noose?
No, the one that starts with a Z.
Oh, Zaftig.
Yeah, I don't know how to say it.
It's a sweater.
And I don't want to butcher it and be like,
Yeah, I'm not gonna attempt that one. It's a German, I think it's German.
I feel like it's, yeah, German, maybe Russian. I don't know. German.
I thought she was German designer. So, but we've wanted to do this one a couple of years ago. Kim, me, and Heather were gonna make
Mhm.
it at one point. I casted it on. I didn't like the yarn I was doing it in,
Mhm.
but I still really want that sweater. I've seen
Yeah.
it on other people making it again and come up in my feed, and I was like, Heather. And so, yeah, that is one that we want to do.
I think,
And
well, after the ranunculus.
yeah, seeing that we're really liking the ranunculus, we're gonna try to keep our momentum on sweaters because that's something that both of us do wear, short sleeve sweaters. So
Mhm.
I love knitting my shawls. I don't always wear them. I have my few. If I do wear them, it's going to be the Stephen West schlankets. It's got to be huge.
Mhm.
And as far as socks go, I love making them. I don't wear them.
Mhm.
I'm not like everybody else. My mom wears them. My cousin wears them. My husband wears them.
Mhm.
But to keep making them for myself is just silly.
Mhm.
At this point, I have a huge box full and they're just sitting there.
Yeah, I will say that I do wear them. I don't wear them in the summer um because it's hot. But Hector wears his, Evelyn wears hers, I wear mine.
Yeah.
I don't have as many done as you do, but when I finish the challenge, I will have some more.
Yeah.
So, oh, and in case you're wondering, the socks that I'm going to cast on today, excuse me, I'm sorry, do not qualify for the challenge. And the shawl that Nicci cast on, the Hohi shawl, does not qualify for the challenge.
Nope.
So we
The
can cast
MCAL
on stuff. The MCAL won't qualify.
won't count. that does not have to be finished before.
No, we can cast on stuff. Yeah, they won't. Our number doesn't go up.
Nope.
So go ahead and do your acquisitions, and I'll be right back.
Okay, so I have lots of acquisitions. I'm gonna start with the first one I purchased was Steve and Andy from Leading Men had a sale, a birthday sale, and I purchased their Diva base, which is 150 grams. I think it's like 600 yards each. So I got these two. It's Dirty Truce, which is like a greeny, I don't want to take it out of the plastic, greeny olive. And that will be my Pomera for the Chicago meetup next year with Frivolous and Frugal and the 3-ply ladies and a bunch of people from Zoom. And we decided they decided that let's all make a sweater together. Originally it was going to be we're all making the same sweater, but then it was just too hard. So we're doing all in shades of green. So as long as it's green. So that's why I bought that one. Then on Dawn's second to last Zoom that she did for Frivolous and Frugal on Tuesdays nights, they were talking about Mass Ave Fiber Shop in Indiana. And they had the Cascades Katian yarn, originally $10 down to $5. So I got this pretty blue one to just make a hat. It's I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's blown in, but it also is like a chain. So this one I'm going to make a hat with because I didn't have enough for a sweater in that one. And then I purchased this white and I think I'm going to make the Woolen Pine 3-season cardigan, I think it's called. But I haven't 100%. It's either going to be that or a love turtle dove. So, and then, so that was on clearance. Then the last yarn I purchased was from Around the Table Yarns. They're having if you go on their website, which is linked down below always, They're having the end of August sale, which goes through till Monday the 5th. And this is I bought all Color Crafter in their from Sheepjes. And so the first one I bought, these coral, this is coral. It's not showing up coral, I don't think.
Yes. Yeah.
It's called Leek, and it's 1132 colorway. This is for another ranunculus or a love note or short sleeve sweater of some kind. Then I wanted fades because Mr. Steven came out with his Pierre sweater.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked the wonderful Pam to give me grays, blues, purples, greens, and fades. And I bought 3 of them. I bought the grays. Three different
fades?
Yeah.
Holy moly.
So here's the first one, the dark. I need 2 of. And here's the other 3 that go with that.
You did buy one.
Well, when it's $2.80 a skein, and I have to pay for the shipping, they can't travel alone.
That's true.
And then here is the green. So here's the dark greens. And then
oh, that's pretty. I like that.
Right, like I couldn't turn down. I don't know why I'm obsessed with green lately, but I am. And then this one is inspired, by my purple lover, Heather, but I also like purple and my grandma loves purple.
Yeah, that's really pretty too.
So it could be a sweater for me or grandma or
me.
And they sent me an orange tape measure with their logo on it. So
cool.
I can put it back there. And that is all. I don't think I have any more yarn coming in. I think I have it all now. And now I say I'm gonna be a restricted, but I will probably purchase something for Steven's MKAL, even though I kept saying I wasn't doing it. Everybody knew I was doing it. Yes, I know I'm doing it. And yes, no matter what, Kim, I'm still mad that you know me and know that I was lying the entire time. So yeah.
I knew it too. You can be mad at me if you want. I don't care. I'm serious.
My face though.
Every single year she has said, I'm not going to do it. He said, so, okay. Yes, granted, he's on his 13th year of MKALs. I haven't known you for 13 years, but every single year for the past 5.5 years, 6 years.
No, I've only done 4. This is only going to be my 4th.
Okay, whatever. Every single year for the past 4 years, you said I wasn't doing it, and now.
But the first year, it's still on my needles. Like, I still need to finish my scarf.
Like, my sister's shawl is still on my needles.
Yeah, that was the shawl that we met during.
Yeah.
So. Okay.
Anyways, quickly, I'm going to cast on, I was way off, but I'm going to cast on the Star Spangled Speckled Donuts. Is this one? I feel like
way off on the name of that.
Yeah, I feel like this is appropriate. Evelyn's colors are red, white, and blue. This is red, white, and blue. Then I also got the yarn out for my Musselburgh because I already know what I'm going to do. I don't know if you know what you're going to do.
I know I'm going to do self-striping. That's all I know. So
my next Musselburgh that I need to make is for Evelyn. This is like the Evelyn heavy episode. Jeez.
I'm beginning to think that you're playing favorites with E and not the boys.
I'm not knitting the boys anything that's out of
and what about
or yeah, Stephanie will be the next one. I just have to figure out what yarn I should make Stephanie's out of. Anyways, I don't know. This is Night Owl Fibers in the You Quiche My Room colorway. It is
I have that one too.
When Lorelai and Suki are planning Richard's retirement party, and Suki makes a whole bunch of broccoli tarts, and Rory comes home and she needs to study, and there's broccoli tarts all over her room, and she calls them quiche, and Suki gets mad. This is the sweater she was wearing in that scene. Sorry, I can't say a name and not tell you what happens. Go ahead.
After that, we're just on to life stuff.
Oh.
And word vomit, obviously, from Heather, because yeah, every time you bring up Gilmore Girls, if you didn't know, Heather has a disease. And I won't say it's just Gilmore Girls. Yesterday was Heather's, holiday of going back to Hogwarts. So
yesterday was going back to Hogwarts Day.
If you know Heather at all, owls,
mm-hmm.
She's happy. Mm-hmm. Gilmore Girls, she's really happy.
Mm-hmm.
And Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm. The books, not so much the movies.
Yeah, not the movies.
No.
Books.
I will argue with you about the books if you start telling me, or about the movies if you start telling me that something's in the movies. Anyways, life update.
JJ started school today.
Yes, happy
so
first day of school.
Officially a junior. Heather does have the picture. She wants to insert it. JJ has this thing that he does every day since he started high school. The first day, he always does that same picture, the same pose with his thumbs up.
I can post that on the podcast. Yeah. Okay, I'll post it.
That has been his thing since he started at the high school. I am very, very proud of JJ and the young man that he's turned into. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, like, I really, really, really want time to like slow down.
Right.
Because if you have children, like all of a sudden, like, it's just like, wait, what? No, mm-hmm. I'm not ready for this.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that. Surgery's the 15th. All my tests for pre-exams are done. So this is my last week of like working. Then the following Monday after Labor Day, I will have my COVID tests so that I can go in to have surgery. And after Monday, I can't go out in public. I'm quarantined to a room in the house away from my husband and my child because they're going to be going in and out.
Yeah.
So, and then for 2 weeks after that, so definitely September 16th, there will not be a podcast. I will tell you that right now.
No, there will not be a podcast on September 16th.
And the 17th is our Zoom knitting, and I will be there, but I probably will not be knitting.
We'll talk about that and let you know. Make sure that you are following our Got Whips Instagram.
Yep.
For all updates, because we will post there before we mention anything on Instagram, or before we mention anything on Zoom or podcast.
In case you need.
Yeah. And she's not happy with me, but I'm leaning more towards on pushing things back. And
yeah, I would prefer probably to do the last Saturday of the month this time, just because.
Yes.
That's only going to be 2 days out from surgery.
Yes. And that's my thinking as well. Either, yeah, I would, yeah. Let's just say now. we're gonna move our Saturday Zoom to the 24th instead of the 17th because Nicci needs time to heal and rest, and there will not be an episode on the 16th for sure. There may not be an episode on the 23rd, but like I said, pay attention to our Instagram and we'll let you know what's going on. And if you want to follow Nicci on her personal, it's not really her personal, it's her business, but she posts more on her business than she does her personal. The link is down below and I've put it on the screen as well. I'm sure she will post updates on how she's feeling, how she's, she will appreciate messages and well wishes sent her way.
Yep.
Is that all you have for a live update?
Yes. Oh, but Cooper obviously has something to say.
Cooper has lots to say. So really quickly, I will let you or just fill you in on what's going on. You said that JJ needs to slow down in time. In 3 months, I will have an 18-year-old. I'm not ready. Anyways, yes, Evelyn is doing well in cheer. She has met the grade point average that the school puts upon them. It's okay. So she is able to cheer for the rest of the season. I knew she would. There wasn't any doubt in my mind that she was not going to make the grade point average. So she's good to go. They've done a few pep rallies. The game today, today is away. They're cheering at Dodger Stadium on September 23rd.
That's a Saturday, yeah.
No,
because those go
September
to
25th. She's going to, okay, so she has homecoming game on September 23rd, which is Friday. She's going to the iHeartRadio concert thing in Las Vegas on the 24th with my older daughter. Then she cheers at Dodger Stadium on the 25th for that game, which it's an afternoon game, but she has to be on the bus by like 10 o'clock in the morning because they have to go there and like cheer, do like all the warm-ups and stuff. And they want them to cheer on the field before the game starts and before they do like the team warms up to check the music and stuff. So yeah, that weekend is going to be crazy pants busy. But like if we move, I will be home. I'm not going to Las Vegas, obviously. It's just her and stuff. So I will be home on the 24th to do Zoom. I might just be getting regular text message updates. And Hector might not be here because he is a worried dad and wants to drive with them.
I was just going to say, is Hector now inserting himself as the driver?
Yeah. He's not, so because Evelyn has homecoming game, they could not leave after school like they originally planned to. So they're either going to be leaving really late at night on Friday night or really early in the morning Saturday. But the gates open at 10 at the iHeartRadio Festival. So they don't know, like, they don't have the schedule yet to know what they want to see, like if they want to be there at 10 or if they could wait later.
Right.
But he is freaking out.
Well, it's both of his daughters.
Yeah, both of his daughters, and he's
and he's dad.
Yeah, and I mean they are definitely daddy's girls. Like Matthew gets so mad when he'll ask Hector something and he'll say no, like if we can get food or whatever, like if we can get like takeout for dinner or whatever, and Hector will say no, and then Stephanie will ask him and he's like, yeah, what do you want? And he's like, why do you do that? And
Double standards, Dad.
He gets so mad. But both of them, Stephanie and Evelyn, have Hector wrapped around their little finger, and they just have to look
the
at
boys him. Are definitely moms. Definitely Mama's boys.
Yeah.
So they both
I will discipline them, and
of course
I will get mad, but Gabe and Matt can definitely get more away from me than Evelyn and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean we have 2 and 2 and shop's closed. Matt is doing good. He's
Mr. Popular.
He's Mr. Yeah, I had 5 extra boys in my living room the other night. I opened the door, I was like, whoa, where did you come from? Wednesday during Zoom.
Yep.
So if you were on with us and you heard 6 teenage boys yelling in my living room, I apologize. Yeah, he's definitely Mr. Popular. He definitely did not get that from me. But I was definitely the wallflower in school. Gabe's fine. He's 3rd grade. So yeah, I guess that's it. We're just kind of waffling now. So we will put up Zoom times. They would have already been up, but we'll put them up again. And we should have a regular episode next week. And yeah.
We'll play it by ear.
Enjoy your 3-day weekend for all of our American viewers. We hope that you get tons of stuff done. I'm going to try my best. Thank you
all of our services for everything you do for retired and still active. We appreciate you.
Yes.
So, happy crafting.
Happy crafting. See you next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.